Welcome to another episode of Roll Up a Poet. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Alright? Now look. So for this one, this gonna be about DT, and I ain't talking about downtown. I'm talking about Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? How about that? That's the homie truth teller right there. I'm gonna let him go ahead and pop his shit, and then we gonna finish this up. You know what I'm saying? How about that? Also, I want y'all to see what Donald Trump had to say. Let's get it.
It's been over 30 people shot this weekend. Multiple people killed, including a baby. You know, they say it's actually one of the safest weekends because it only been like 3 people killed and only 30 shootings. That's getting crazy. We all hear the news about
Only 3 people getting killed and only 30 shootings. That is a lot. You know what I'm saying? But for a place like Chicago, that ain't. So this is why what's about to happen is gonna happen. Because of shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Donald Trump saying he want to come to Chicago. I'm finna let you watch this video if you haven't seen it already. Look like he's not playing about Chicago. He was very strong on what he said.
Is the Pentagon, and maybe the Secretary of Defense can weigh in too, is the Pentagon preparing for military deployment to Chicago? And with what you said there, are you waiting for the government?
We're ready to go anywhere. We have a full complement of great human beings. We're full. You know, our military is full. We were way empty 1 year ago. Now, we go in, we will solve Chicago within 1 week, maybe less, but within 1 week, we will have no crime in Chicago, just like we have no crime in D.C. Chicago is a disaster, and the governor of
He said they will be able to end crime in 1 week in Chicago. 1 week. Make sure y'all remember this.
I should say, President, would you do us the honor of cleaning up our city? We need help. They need help. They need help. We may wait. We may or may not. We may just go in and do it, which is probably what we should do. The problem is, it's not nice when you go in and do it and somebody else is standing there saying, as we give great results, say, we don't want the military. They need help badly. Chicago desperately needs help. Just look at the crime statistics. Look at the statistics that JD said about, even I didn't know it was that bad. That's terrible. But all I know is we're being celebrated because we went an entire week. Now it's 11 days. We went an entire week without a murder. And I said, boy, that sounds terrible. I didn't know how to, actually made a speech. I didn't know how to say it because it's a great number. It's a great thing. But it sounds so bad. I mean, supposing you're from a foreign country, which is properly run, and they don't have murders and things, right, so much, or in some cases virtually at all. And you have somebody saying, I'm proud to announce that nobody was murdered in the capital of the United States this week. It sounds terrible, but...
All right. Y'all heard that, right? Hold up. Let me get my drink for this. That's right. You see that lid on there? Good coffee. You know what I'm saying? How about that? See, for a situation like this, you gotta sip your coffee. You know what I'm saying? Put the drink down, hold the blunt. You know what I'm saying? Sip your coffee to this one. You know what I'm saying? This is real shit. Alright, now look. So, for this, right, I feel like this is a great thing. I've been saying this since day one. You know what I'm saying? This is what we need for the country. See, this is the thing, right? Just what he said. They're going to be able to end crime in 1 week. Let me tell you something about crime, right? Crime is basically just the environment of people that's gonna keep on doing the same shit because they know they can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Trump is coming with a plan to end that shit. This is an ongoing thing in Chicago all day, every day, and other urban cities and states all across the country as well. You know what I'm saying? It's just Trump making his rounds. He then went to D.C. You heard what he said. He ended crime in 1 week in D.C. Boom, same prediction here in Chicago. End crime in 1 week. Guess what he gonna do next? He gonna hop to the next city, which will probably be like Memphis or LA. You know what I'm saying? Oakland, um, Baton Rouge. You know what I'm saying? The Miamis, the Atlantas, the Mississippis, the Alabamas. You know what I'm saying? The Ohio, Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? The Philadelphias, the New Yorks. You know what I'm saying? The New Jersey. You know, everywhere where it's a ghetto at. The Kentuckys, the Tennessees, you know, all down south, all Midwest, St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? Up north, you know what I'm saying? Even places you think don't even have crime rates. You know what I'm saying? Slowly but surely, he making his rounds and putting troops in certain areas to subdue certain situations. And if it take a National Guard to do this shit, then that's what we need, man. We need to rebuild this country. You know what I'm saying? Fuck everybody else. We need to worry about us. And the first thing we need to do is get this gang shit in order. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really fucking with the community. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? What they got going on in these streets is terrorizing civilized civilians. And we all know there's way more good people in this world than bad people. But with these bad people being mixed in with the good people, they scaring the good people away and tearing down the communities. This is not what life is about. So it gotta be a pause to it. It gotta be a stop. Like something gotta happen. You know what I'm saying? Trump is here to put his foot down, and that's what he's doing. And people don't like that shit. Because people like crime and misery and things like that. They not gonna say it, but on the inside, they really do like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? They like people killing each other. They like the crime rate going through the roof. You know, they like that. And this is proving it. All of these people that's against it, why are you against this? These gang members, they making it unsafe for the women and the kids to come outside. The women and kids can't even come outside. You know what I'm saying? Because all these thug ass niggas beefing with each other over blocks and colors and all of this dumb shit. Don't nobody own nothing. Don't nobody got nothing invested. You know what I'm saying? Nothing serious going on. It's just a bunch of niggas standing on corners claiming streets and colors. And they shooting and killing each other. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times they not even hitting their targets. They hitting innocent people, these women and these children. You know what I'm saying? And Trump is here to do something about that. He not saying that necessarily y'all gonna die or y'all gonna go to jail. He's sending in these troops to organize this shit. Yeah, all you gangbangers, y'all about to go in the house. He didn't say, oh, well, when I send in the troops, they gonna take all the gangbangers to jail or all of y'all gonna die or nothing like that. What the guards is gonna do is send everybody in the house. You know what I'm saying? Go to work or go in the house. By a certain time, y'all ass is going in. You know what I'm saying? And all of that gang and throwing up rags and throwing up sets and all of that shit and riding around, you know, looking for your enemies. All of that shit is over with. That's what this National Guard shit is about. This is not to institutionalize nobody or nothing like that. This is to restructure the streets. You know what I'm saying? To make it safe for families to be able to come back outside and have fun like normal people should be able to. Now, I've been saying since day one, Trump gonna make America great again. Now it's gonna be a rocky road, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna see a lot of things that a lot of us probably not gonna agree with. But at the end of the day, it's gonna reshape our country. And that's what we need. You know what I'm saying? He getting them immigrants out of here and now he restructuring the streets. Come on, man. How can you argue with that? You know what I'm saying? We haven't had a president do this since. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Add it up. It only makes sense. All he about to do is have these guards prisonlize these urban communities. Prisonlize. Is that a word? Who knows? I might have made up another word. Prisonlize. You know what I'm saying? All right, now what you mean by that, Mr. Roll Up? Prisonlize. What the fuck do that mean? Y'all know I told y'all multiple prison stories, right? I done told y'all how the big homies in jail, the gangbangers, you know, like the Vice Lord head and the GD head, like the head niggas of these gangs and shit like that, they cool in there. They homies. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas don't be beefing and shit in there. And if y'all listen to the Chicago guys, you know, talk about that gang shit, the GDs and the BDs, how they hate each other and kill each other, blah, 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 all of that. Well, in prison, in jail, they all together. You know what I'm saying? You know why it's like that? Because they don't got nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? They just put in a place together where they have to deal with each other. They have to understand that this is all about nothing. Some made up shit. You know what I'm saying? And all of them, they work together. They fuck with each other on the inside in prison. You know what I'm saying? So while all these guys out here fighting each other and going back and forth over a beef that started before they time from they big homies, just know y'all big homies is in prison, clicked up together. They cool with each other. They fuck with each other. While y'all out here killing each other for some shit that they started, they are inside in prison. Cool. They fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? And the way how Trump is structuring this situation, that's what's gonna happen in the streets. Prison lies. The way how they go in prison, when they go in there and they all in there together, yeah, they fight and stab each other a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? But they get tired of that shit. And they come to the realization that, you know what, all this shit wasn't about nothing, man. And they end up getting cool one day and they start building, they start fucking with each other, they start working out together, they start talking about different shit that happened, you know what I'm saying? They bring their literature together, you know what I'm saying? They building with each other. Next thing you know, they taking on the religion together. Now they Nation of Islam brothers. You know what I'm saying? So, what Trump got going on is he gonna prisonlize the streets. The way how it go in prison, because they don't got nothing to do, that's how it's gonna be in the streets. These guys ain't gonna have nothing to do. They gonna have to either go to work or go home. You know what I'm saying? These same guys that don't got no jobs, they just hang out on the block and gang bang all that. They ain't gonna be able to do that no more. They gonna have to go to work or go in the house. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna have to go to work. Cause ain't nobody gonna want them laid up in the house all day not doing shit. And to be honest, a lot of them not just gonna want to be at home anyway. So it's gonna turn all of them gangbangers into workers. They gonna go get a job. They gonna start becoming a family man. They gonna want to step up and take care of their kids. Cause they ain't gonna have nothing else to do. The streets had them on lock. You know what I'm saying? and Trump bring these National Guards in, that's gonna get them off the streets. Let me cook. So he about to prisonalize the streets. He about to show the streets that we out here playing. He about to send us in the house. Yeah, ain't gonna be no more of that gang hang out shit. That shit over with. Y'all niggas go in the house and figure it out. Go take care of your kids. Y'all got newborn kids and y'all out here on the corner talking about gang. Go in the house. You got kids. Go to work. You got to provide for your kids. No, you can't hang out on the block no more. You know why? Because National Guard is going to be on the corner. They posted up. And they're going to have a sniper on somebody's roof at all times. So as soon as y'all niggas come outside with your flags and throwing up your gangs and all that shit, guess what's going to happen? Sniper going to hit your ass. You ain't even going to hear the bullet. It's going to, your ass going to drop. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucking stretcher bed going to pull up, pick your ass up and pull off. Next one of y'all want to come out, your ass going to get stretched too. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? How about that? Nah. What's that's going to do for the community? That's going to make it safe for the streets. All the women, the kids, the elderly, you know, and all of the neutrons, the neutral people. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just all about women and kids. You know, it's about boys and men too. That ain't with all that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? That want to come outside and have fun. Guess what? It's about to be safe for y'all to come outside and have fun in your community where you know it's very dangerous. Where you know if you come outside, somebody gonna get shot. That's about to be over with. You know what I'm saying? And when the National Guard can lock it down to a science and, you know, make everybody understand, hey, this shit wasn't about nothing. Guess what's gonna happen? Trump gonna get them up out of there. And that's gonna reshape all of these urban cities. We ain't even looking at that big picture like that's gonna change everything. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no more gang shit. Everybody gonna have to either be cool or just, hey, like, that's y'all and that's y'all. But we over here working and providing for our family. Y'all over there working and providing for y'all family. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's gonna be. It ain't gonna be no more beefing, no more fighting, no more shooting, no more drive-bys. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no more of that shit. Or he owe the plug, so now he about to get kidnapped. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be, all that is gonna be over. Drug dealing, all of that is gonna be over. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have to get a job, start a business. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have to be something along them lines. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't see the world without that. Like, y'all have to have violence. It got to be violent. Now, I'm not saying it's going to clean everything up 100%, because, of course, it's still going to be little shit going on. But for the most part, this going to kill a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that's growing up, if they can't get the message from people like me, they going to get it from the National Guards. You know what I'm saying? And if that's what it takes, then so what? Put the boots on the ground. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep living like this. You know, it's getting worse. The kids involved in this shit, they getting younger. You know what I'm saying? I just did a video on a kid that was 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, 12 years old. He got 40 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, he about to miss everything. And he gonna have to grow up in there as a man. You from a boy to a man. He not gonna know real life teachings from a man on the outside world, how to maneuver and how to get around. He ain't gonna never understand that life. You know what I'm saying? And what Trump doing with deploying these National Guards into these urban cities, that's gonna stop these 12, 13-year-olds from getting into shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they not gonna have the room for it. And all of the big homies that they watching that be on it, them niggas gonna have to cut it out. And they gonna be looking at them like, damn, they ain't on the block no more. Damn, they ain't out here shooting people no more. Damn, they ain't out here killing people no more. Damn, they ain't doing none of that no more. Oh man, guess what? We can't do that no more. We gonna have to get a job. All of the big homies got jobs now. You know, they take care of their kids. They hanging out with their people. They not ganging and all of that stuff no more. They gone. You know what I'm saying? They happy. They living. Man, they see the ops and they shake hands. They take each other to the bar, have a couple drinks, all type of stuff. Like it ain't nothing like what it used to be. So we can't do that now. And there's people out here that have a problem with that. Like I said, y'all want to see the country miserable. But guess what? Trump ain't having this shit. And here I am again saying I stand with Trump because his policies only make sense. So Chicago, y'all boot up, y'all get ready, man. Them guards is about to deploy. They about to be on y'all corners, and it's about to be a wrap for y'all sets. Go ahead, lay it down, get a job, take care of your family, grow, start a business, become a businessman, run it up, and live the rest of your life, man. The streets is dead. You know what I'm saying? How about that? It's been another episode of Roll Up a Poet. So get your blunts rolled and your coffee poured.